What's up, guys? It's Ramon from NyneBlockGaming&Collectibles coming at you with another review. Today I have the Mafex 177 Storm. And man, am I excited to get this. The Mafex team is rounding out. Seeing how I fill it with Marvel Legends. When you have them next to the Mafex, it just shows the superiority of these figures. So I was very, very excited to get Storm. I really hope they do a Professor X eventually with Wheelchair, but they're not ones to do things with big accessories like that. So here's the hoping. So as you can see, here is the box. Product image, Storm comic image. You have Marvel 6-inch 177, X-Men, a posed Storm, clear see-through window. You can see her 3 head sculpts, some lightning accessories there in the back. Here she's using lightning, multiple different poses, showing off the 3 face plates. Those are the 3 as well, her lightning hands, and then just a normal static neutral pose. And on the bottom you have your authentication sticker and all of your warnings. Alright, now let's crack her open. Don't know if I did the top. Here's a Storm, another comic image, and Marvel X-Men logo. So when opening the box, here is how your accessories are placed behind Storm. As you can see, these are hands. I'm not sure where these plug into, but they look like they plug in. But hands and electric effect with your stand here in the back. Mafex card came to the side of that, and now here is your package. You get 2. It looks like she's about to use lightning hands. You know, open. I'm going to open it up and go through it. It's hard to see on camera through the package. But 3 face plates, 5 pair of hands, including the one she currently has on, making 6. Let's hope I don't get Mafexed. I have never opened up a figure for Mafex that broke, and I know plenty of people have, so it's probably only a matter of time. As you can see, you have your plastic in here. It's not easy to get out. It's in there good. See, it's just ripping as I try to pull it out. I've had issues where that's one thing I did, where Mafex figure I couldn't remove the plastic all the way, and I really had to dig in to get the plastic to remove. One thing I'm going to tell you guys right from the get-go to be concerned about articulating this. This is a painted belt. It does not look like it was cast in this gold. So you see how it's supposed to be at the waistline here. You might get some paint rub along with the gold on here. White plastic is bad for paint rub like that. Hopefully it has a good overcoat on it where you don't have to worry about that. So far, just looking at this figure, I am incredibly impressed. Look at this head sculpt, hair details. Looking really good so far. Let's see how easy she stands. A lot easier than my Marvel Legends I grabbed to compare before this review. She's standing up very easily in comparison. So now let's throw this plastic away and check out what she comes with. So you get these 2 pairs of hands, or this pair of hands here. You know, about to use the electric. 2 fists, 2 palm open neutral. Very similar, just with some slight finger differences, as you can see here. These are gripped a little tighter than the fully open ones, but in between the other 2. And oh, here are the accessory plugs for the lightning. That's really cool. So that's what those hands are for. Those are your hands. Quickly go over our face sculpts. Look how beautiful of a job they've done. I've seen a lot of people get the Wolverine with very bad paint application, and again, I haven't got that from Mafex yet. Look at the earrings. Hair is shaded nicely. Quickly go over the differences. The one that is on there looks like she has some hair swept to the back. You have teeth showing, teeth gritting, and then no teeth on the original head sculpt. So there are all your hands and everything like that. Quickly go over the electric effects. We only get 2 of them. It's really all you need for Storm, but we'll see how they work and attach. So I'm going to need these hands to attach the one pair of effects. I'll aim the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. But Mafex figures the hand slide off very easily. There isn't actually anything that holds it in just outside of the tightness of the gap where the peg it plugs into. It doesn't actually snap into place or anything. So there are the hands that have the place to plug in. But oh, it comes with a little plug. So that's how that works. You plug it into that right there. Looks like she's shooting electric out. Turn the camera around. Sorry, guys. So there she is. With that plugged in, now let's take this out. Not the whole hand. Oh, that's lovely. How does this work? Looks like that's over top. Is it? It is not. This is somewhat frustrating here with her cape. How it was designed. When you swap hands, it wants to pop off. We're just going to put it like that for now. Let's get these electric hands in here. And there it goes again. Alright, that's frustrating, Mafex. That frustrates me. Look, just plop right off. But once I get the hand on there, it's gonna stop that from happening. Hopefully. So there are those hands attached, and that looks really cool. I like that look. I think I have this cape all twisted up now. So this just goes in here like that. Goes over the peg. Sorry for the slight delay with the review here, guys. As you can see, having some issues with the cape. Not a fan of how this cape was made. Huge pain in the butt if it comes out, and it will switching hands. Getting the thing back on correctly. There that is. Looks like it's supposed to go down through here. And then you put the wrist on. I'm trying to flip it the right way, and I put it backwards again. Another thing, I have a feeling, because of the design of this, you're going to have some paint chipping at the wrist if you switch hands too much. There, that's on now. You can slide these on pretty good. There we go. That's how she's supposed to look, I think. So there is Storm. Oh, and I got Mafexed. Nothing some joint tightener can't fix, but that hand will not stay up due to the looseness, which is frustrating. Well, there you go, guys. Cape still isn't on right. Quickly go over articulation. I'm going to pull these hands off, try to fix this cuff here. I keep forgetting it goes on first. Just a ridiculous design. Alright, that's on. Pull this one off. Put that back on. Oh my lord. Alright, word of advice. Be prepared to be frustrated when you switch hands. Got it. It's done now. Alright. So now for articulation. Head won't look back that far because of hair. Looks down pretty far. Decent. Arms get stopped by her shoulder pads that are right here. So they only go up to 90. You got bicep swivel. You got a butterfly joint, moves all directions. Can almost freely rotate all the way around, but again, that blocks it. Double jointed elbows that lack in articulation because of her wide sleeves. You have a wrist hinge, diaphragm movement, hardly side to side, hardly front to back. Get all your crunch out of the waist. Looks back that far, forward that far. Drop down hip. That can kick up slightly above 90. Not back at all. There looks to be a thigh cut, but there is not. So there is no articulation at the thigh. You got a double jointed knee. Ankle rocker. Toe hinge. That is your articulation for Storm. You're not going to be able to do like fight poses because of the lack of articulation, because of her hair moving backwards. Paint, again, is very good. Now I'm going to give you a side-by-side with the Marvel Legends to show you the difference in that. And again, note, guys, watch those wrist cuffs. It is a pain to get them to stay on once they come off, and to get the cape correct. And it just falls off. Oh my lord. At least the cape stayed and the cuff stayed, but my lord, is that frustrating. That's a error on the way to design, a design flaw right there. Standing up. And now we have our side-by-side with Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends did a good job on the paint. But here, this belt is separate. Wrist cups are separate. The electric's a much better effect than this. I like the whiter hair a little better. So I like that hair a little better for her, but everything else, face sculpt, you can see her face is actually darker than her neck, so it doesn't even match in the plastic the figure's meant for. You don't get the boot, you get thigh swivel. Paint isn't gold like it is on here, and this cape is trash as well, but not as hard to change her hands. Maybe. I don't think she has any extra hands. So I never tried that, but I'm sure the cape would be easy to put back on. But yeah, it's a much nicer figure than her Marvel Legends counterpart. I think you should pick it up, guys. It's an X-Men. Like I said, the cape is frustrating, but she comes with a decent amount of accessories. 3 head sculpts, 5 hands, 2 electrical effects that we haven't really seen Mafex do. The effect's pretty cool. Great paint applications, at least on mine. I rate it a 7 out of 10. The cape, the face is like maybe windswept, blown back hair, so she could go into a flying pose, but all the hair just looks identical, which is sad because they had the opportunity to change that up a little bit to give us different variations of that with 3 head sculpts, and they did not. But overall, a nice figure from Mafex. Definitely an improvement over the modern or Marvel Legends figure. And I would suggest picking it up, guys. For retail, I don't know that I'd pay much over. But that means you guys got to get it now before it increases in prices. I am going to apologize at the end of this video for all of that frustrating nonsense of attempting to get that cape to stay pegged in. That was a pain. I'm going to try to edit that out. But that's it for the video, guys. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, be notified, or just simply help me out as a content provider on YouTube. I need 1,000 subscribers to monetize. I haven't even got halfway there. But I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'm only doing this. It's kind of a fun thing for me. I really don't ever see it becoming a job, though I would love that. But again, if you enjoy it, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and watch my short reels for some posed pictures of the Mafex 177 Storm. And I cannot wait for Magneto. Sold the Marvel Legends off, and it is a empty spot on my shelf where he is supposed to go. I have the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants aside from him right now. You know, the leader of it, the main antagonist of X-Men throughout, you know, the history of them. And I don't have one right now, so I can't wait for him to come out. But all right, guys, see ya.